All right, we are at 7 Aquetong. It's on the top of the hill. Off to my left, actually, you can kind of see how we're way up top. You can see over the top of the trees, which is really cool. Airport's over in this direction, just for frame of reference. Now, looking at the house from the street, it's cute. I like the layout. I like the yard. A couple things jump out. The roof. While it's not failing now, you got a couple years left on it. The way that's going to work is you're buying it with the roof as is. I mean, it's very clear that, particularly on the left, it's starting to, get to the point it needs replacement. So that's something, unfortunately, unless it's actively leaking, which it doesn't appear to be, you're probably not going to get it addressed. So set some money aside for that. This dead tree, you're going to need to budget to have that come down. I suppose that's something you can get, but again, it's clearly here, so that becomes a little bit of a challenge. 2-car garage. It's got some big, heavy wooden doors on it, which are pretty durable, but they are older, and I can see some stuff that needs repairs on it and weather stripping and stuff like that. Love the landscaping. Landscaping's nice. The concrete work, for the most part, is in pretty good shape. There's no real trip hazards or anything like that. Now, as you go inside, what you're going to see is this really cool slate entryway and some really nice hardwood floors. Leave those. I talked to the listing agent. They are going to be repainting some of the bedrooms upstairs and repainting here and there. I wouldn't worry about that much. You're going to repaint it to your liking anyway. As you come in, though, there's this powder room right to the front. It is hot water baseboard heat, so you'll see these along the sides, and it has a centralized cooling system as well via a heat pump system. So you'll see that in the basement when we go down later. Really nice space over here. I like this a lot. Windows appear to be in good shape. They are original to the house. They are good quality windows. They've got storm windows on there. They are not the modern replacement windows. I happen to like the older ones myself, so that's cool. I'll take you into the kitchen in a second. So off the front, just to orient you, as you come through here, this is the central walkway. Basement's finished. We'll go down there later. But we've got like a family room up front, or a den, I guess we'd call it. And then that brings you into the kitchen. I realistically would probably use this as a dining room, now that I think about it. No, we have a dining room. Check that. So den over here, dining room here with the chandelier. Kitchen has this nice island, nice walk around, eating space. Some things that are kind of lacking in here, in that you can upgrade them, is you can upgrade this countertop. It's laminate right now. And the fact that they have natural gas in the house, but still a electric cooktop, is just kind of so that's something you can work on updating as well. This is worth pointing out. There's no pantry. Okay, so they ended up putting these guys in here to use as their pantry. It's just something you want to be aware of. Off the kitchen takes you out to the drive. And what is interesting here is they've got a whole house generator, but I don't see a hookup for it. Maybe it's on the outside and I missed it. Key though is you got a big box coming in, 200 amps coming into the house. There's a sub panel in the basement. Before I leave, I'll go walk around the outside and I'll see if there's a hookup for that generator. It's a big generator, should be enough to power the whole house, but it's got to have the right hookup. And out here, you're going to want that. So we'll check that out at the very end. We'll go upstairs first, and then we'll go down. Upstairs is fairly vanilla, to be honest with you. Floors are in pretty good shape. Here and there, you're going to want to maybe plan on refinishing it. But as you come up to the top of the stairs, you've got a common bath over here. It's basic. Nothing real sexy about it. You can refinish this. It's the original vanity in the bathroom. That's a redo. Big linen closet. I didn't see when I was walking around before is how you get up in the attic. So I'll have to find that. This would be the main formerly master, the main bath, or the main bedroom, along with your updated main bath. This one's not so bad, but I'm going to point this out. Look down in the sink, you can see all the cracking in this vanity top. This is actually I have the same vanity in my house. This is a Lowe's vanity. You know, you can take this out and replace it with the whole combination unit pretty easily. So again, it's cosmetic, it's clearly there. Oh, and going back in here, you can see on the wall behind the headboard, they said they were going to, you know, repaint these bedrooms, right? So here's the second bedroom. So main, bedroom 2. They're nice solid wood doors. Bedroom 3 is over here. And I have no idea how you get up in the attic. So I'm going to have to find that. Let me just see if it's in here. No, it's not here either. I'll find that and figure out how we get up there, because you got to return for one of your AC units up there. And I'm completely baffled as where that is. It's got to be in the garage, so I'll check that on the way out. Heading down to the finished basement. Got nice solid wood steps going down. This, if you're tall, you just got to be aware of it as you're coming down. You might clonk your head. All right, so there were tenants in here. They haven't gotten all their stuff out. They will. They've already said that they are. In terms of what we have down here, this is a little bit of a concern for me. You've got original cast iron piping, and it's behind all of the finished wall spaces. So at some point, this will fail. It could be tomorrow, it could be 10 years. But when it does, you'll have to tear out the whole wall. And you can see some of it goes up above your head. You'll have to tear out all these walls to actually replace this. And that'd be kind of gross. You know, it's going to be sewage. So just be aware that that is there. And it's, you know, typical of homes of this age. There's a nice gas-fired fireplace down here, which you can see over the corner. Here's the shutoff for it. Usually there's a remote, but they don't have one here. You can get those, they're pretty universal. There's a little bit of storage underneath the stairs. There's a room they never finished off here. They've got extra flooring upstairs in one of the closets to continue to finish this off. You can see they're doing it right way with the vapor barrier underneath. This is your heat pump system that provides cooling for this level. It's a 2-zone, so there's a replica of this up in the attic that I couldn't find a way to get here. The heat is hot water baseboard powered by this Weil McLean over here to my right, and then there's a secondary holding tank. So you essentially have instant hot, but this will heat water and then keep it hot in here, which is a nice system. You'll never have a shortage of hot water. Over here in the corner, you've got your, what's it called? Basically, your gas lines coming in. Some pumps on a battery backup along with the trickle charger. I'd love to see that. Washer and dryer down here, and here's a sub panel for the basement. That's all cool. We'll go back into the backyard real quick. Actually, before I do that, I want to just stick my head into the garage. Take a look at the... see if that's how you get up into the attic, because I'm actually baffled. I have no idea how you get up there. Completely missed it. I'll take another look before I leave. All right, so backyard's nice. Exterior's pretty nice. Minor cracking on the concrete slab for the porch here. You could enclose this. It's actually kind of nice. Screen it in would be nice. Yard's a decent size, not super big. Could benefit from a reseeding because it is a little sparse in areas. The roof on this side is a little better. The decking on the right side of that overhang is appears to be a little soft. So just FYI, and they did replace it at some point. That is newer than the stuff up in here, but you can see it is starting to, get moss and peel back a little bit. So it's it's limited in terms of its life left. Just checking the outside of this garage here. I don't think they ever put in an actual hookup for that generator, so little things here and there. So your VA appraiser is going to probably tell these guys they have to replace this rotting wood. It is very soft. Just something to be aware of. It's not really a problem per se, but something you need to know about. There's this cracked thing here. You're going to want to seal that. The town's probably going to make them cover up that junction box. But overall, it's not bad. It's not super perfect. It's kind of it's a once a used house, right? A little worn in places, and there's things you're going to want to make sure you keep on top of. I'm absolutely baffled at how you get into the attic, though. So I'm going to nose around before I leave and try and figure that out. Talk to you guys later on.